label what the different types of lines are. Okay? When you label what the different types of lines are, you can look in the book, and if you want to take notes on it, you can. On page 82, it has the sheet with all the different types of lines. This is the border line with the lines around the border. This is the center line, the center of a symmetrical object. The dimension line. Whenever you have a dimension line, you also have to have an extension line. Hidden line. Hidden line is a hidden feature of the object. Visible line is any visible line of the object, like the outside parameters. Cutting plane line means if you were to cut this object right down here and look at it in this direction, the direction of the arrows, this is what you would see on the cutting plane line. Construction lines are the very light lines. Do everything light until it's right. Extension lines are extended up from the object, usually to show a dimension. Section lines show the section of the object that was cut by the cutting plane line. And then guidelines, they are the same darkness as what construction lines are, as light as you can make them just to guide your lettering. And then over on page 83, it shows you what's called line conventions, what the different types of lines mean. Right, here's the different line conventions. It tells you their weight, the recommended pencil, the quality, the appearance, everything from a construction line down to a phantom line. And then there's further explanations of them below that, starting on page 83. You'll take a quiz over this that you will just fill in the blanks. Okay? If you want to label these on any of your drawings, you can label them so that you know what the lines are when you take the quiz. And you can use your quizzes on the notes. Okay? No, I said that backwards. You can use your notes on the quiz. My bad. Okay, so this is a multi-view drawing. It's also called an orthographic projection. Multi-view meaning more than one view, 3 views. And I've told you before, multi-view, there's really 6 views of an object. You're just drawing 3. Okay? When you think about it, there'd be 6 views of an object, the same 6 as what there is in a cube. In fact, I was showing you the Rubik's Cube and how it has the same colored lines as what are on our drawings, because Erno Rubik, the designer of the Rubik's Cube, was a drafting teacher that would use the cube to show the different objects and the different sides. So if you look at the Rubik's Cube, you got a blue side, you got a red side, okay, green, orange. And the only thing is the white one wouldn't show up on white paper, so they use gray. But it's real similar to the cube. And in 8th grade, we get into these 3-dimensional drawings, which are called isometrics. And these drawings are an example of a cube. Okay? The different type of 3-view drawings. These ones are oblique, where you just have a front view and then you add depth to it. This one is called an isometric. See, an oblique drawing is very easy to draw, but it's not accurate, because if you're looking directly at the front view of anything, you won't be able to see depth. In order to see the depth, you have to tilt it back like this. So you tilt it back and down so that you can see the depth. Okay? You tilt it back 30 degrees and down 30 degrees. That's why this paper is called isometric drawing paper, so that it's got the lines on there at 30 degrees already, so that you can see, you already have the 30-degree lines, and you can print isometric graph paper like on your computer. It's really easy to do. You can just do a search for isometric grid paper. Okay? And then last but not least, this drawing right here, I started to label some of the different types of lines. This is the one we did where, if you haven't done it yet, remember to do this, where it's got 2 title blocks at the bottom, 1 at the top, have a 1/4 of an inch space in the bottom, 1/4 at the top, and then fit a drawing in here. If you haven't done that, make sure you do that one. Okay? You still use the same dimension on the side views, and remember, whenever you do these, use that checkoff list that has step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, and write that up here in the corner. I'm almost done. Thank you for paying attention. 1, 2, 3, 4. So step 1, your border and your title block. Step 2, your centering box. Step 3, draw the two views they give you. If they give you the top view and the side view, that's step 3. Step 4, drawing the third view, which you take your dimensions from the first 2 views and come up with that third view. Okay? So, a lot of information there, but you can handle it because you're so smart. And I'm going to press stop right there.